Hey Pile One, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We're doing another love pick a card reading. Whomever the person is on your mind. We're tapping in and figuring out, let's see, why are they silent? We're going to find out if they're going to reach out, and if the answer to that being yes, when. We're going to see if we can find out, you know, what's a possible timeline on when you're going to hear from this person, okay? Keep in mind, you guys, it's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't. I do have personal readings available if you would like for me to tap exclusively into you and your person's energy to get you specific answers for you and your person's specific situation. Okay, if you would like this reading, there is something called a specific person 3 questions reading available for $25. And then you can just use the 3 questions to answer the 3 questions in this video, which is why are they silent? Will they reach out? And if so, when? Okay, you guys, let's see. Let's just get started. We're going to get an overall energy. You guys were drawn to this lovely fairy. And this is, does this have a name? Calming Camilla. You were drawn to Calming Camilla, okay? Let's see, where do I want to put her at? We'll put her over here. I might have to move her though. Calming Camilla is her name. Let's get an overall energy for this connection, Pile One, an overall energy for Pile One's connection with the person on their mind. What's the overall energy? Let's get 2 cards, please. Show me an overall energy of this connection. We got release your ex. We're going to get one more. I feel like that's what some of you are working on doing right now. So we'll get one more. We'll see how this factors in though. Or this is what's happening in this connection. Get one more. Show me the overall energy of this connection. We're just gonna have to cut the deck and go for it that way. We got you deserve love. Okay. So I feel for my Pile Ones, you guys are probably the ones that are on some kind of a healing journey. All right. With release your ex, it says the time has come to clear your energy, and then you deserve love. It says you are lovable. Maybe this person was showing up to you in a way where you don't feel like, you know, you were lovable because they were showing up in a way that maybe you were making it mean that you weren't lovable. Okay, so let's find out, why is Pile One's person silent? Why isn't Pile One's person communicating with them? Why is Pile One's person silent? Oh, actually, we're going to do the situations first. We're going to find out, why is Pile One's person silent? We got focused. Okay. Why is Pile One's person silent? Why isn't Pile One's person talking to them or communicating with them or answering text or anything like that? Why are you silent, Pile One's person? Give me a couple more. Why are you silent? Give me one more. Why are you silent? Okay. Let's see. I'm going to have to move Camilla, you guys, off camera. Let's get some messages here about why they are silent. All right. And is it just shuffle? All right. Let's see. Why are you silent? Oh, there we go. Healing core wounds. Okay. Let's get, I'm going to get 2 more. Why are you silent? Give me 2 more. It says, I don't worry about the possibility of losing you and living single. So it feels like this is like simple, you know, not simple, like I'm sure, you know, it's not a long drawn out answer, I'll put it that way. The reason why your person is silent and they're not reaching out is because it's like you guys are not together anymore. I don't know if you've broken up or what the deal is, but it's like they're quite literally, it's like they're trying to move on. That's why they're not reaching out, because they're trying to move on. You know, they're busy doing other things. You know, they're focused on trying, they're focused on trying to, you know, move on is what it feels like. Let's get a few more and then we'll start clarifying, okay? Why are you silent? Why are you not talking to pile one? Differences. Okay, let's get two more. Largely it's just they're trying to move on. That's what they're doing, okay? True love. Now, so there is energies, and I was feeling that with unconditional. It's not that it's not, the reason they're, okay, so them not speaking to you, not responding, not having anything to do with you, not whatever, it has nothing to do with their feelings for you. They still love you, I'm hearing. Their love for you is unconditional. Their love for you is or was real. It was genuine. Your person knows that it is or was love. They know that. And it even says here, true love, genuine and true love, okay? We'll find out what's going on with daydreaming here. Let's see what was at the bottom of the healing. We got healing at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they're trying to heal. That's why they're not speaking. It's like they're closing themselves off. They're trying to release you, okay? They understand, it's like they know they deserve love and they know that you deserve love. There was just some differences in this connection that feel like may have been getting in the way. With mating here, you know, I feel like they're just, I keep saying it because that's what it is. It's like they're just trying to move on. They're living single, so they might be going out on dates. They might be, you know, chatting or something like that. Or there's nothing really here coming up about them being in another relationship. But even if they are, that's not the reason why they're not talking to you. Okay, they're trying to move on. They're trying not to be stuck on you. Let's see. Let's look at focused. Why is focused here? Let's clarify focused. Why is focused here for why you're silent? This may be what they're looking for. Okay. We got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands that came out in the upright position together. Your person, okay, so part of the reason why they're not speaking to you is because they're trying to keep focused. They're trying to move on. They're trying to look towards the future. They're looking for their perfect match. Okay. There may be an energy here where, especially with unconditional, and then we got differences here, they may be looking for somebody that despite differences, it still works, right? Your person, they're not coming through in an energy where they're looking for perfect, but what they're looking for is perfect for them. Your person is understanding that people are going to have differences, but it's like they're looking for their perfect match in terms of like whatever differences there may be, it still works out, okay? They're focused on, yeah. This could also be them just trying to focus on inner balance, trying to increase their own awareness, their own confidence. But largely, I feel, especially with meeting, living single, they're not speaking to you because there's almost this energy like not wanting to be drawn back, right? Not wanting to repeat old patterns. And so it's like they just close the door. It's a hard close is what I heard. And so that's why they're not speaking, is because they're trying to stay focused on, you know, finding their perfect match. Let's find out what unconditional is here. Why is unconditional here for? Why you're not speaking to pile 1? Knight of Wands in reverse. I just keep hearing, despite your guys' differences, they still love you. It's like they want you to know that it was genuine. They meant everything that they said. It was true love. Okay? But it wasn't quite what they were looking for. They're looking for the king to their queen, or the queen to their king. And something about this connection just wasn't adding up. It wasn't measuring up. It wasn't quite what they were looking for. You know what is also coming up, you guys? Your person may have been showing up in a Knight of Wands in reverse energy. This is almost coming up like it, you know, I'm going to say, yeah, I mean, healing core wounds. So, I mean, while they were with you, you may have been paired up with a version of them that was very unhealed. And so you may have been dealing with a Knight of Wands in reverse, okay? Because they're the ones that are coming up as healing. They're trying to get and stay sober. That could be, you know, literally, right? Or it could also mean that they, you know, healing core wounds that may have had them showing up in a Knight of Wands in reverse energy. But it's like they're not speaking to you anymore because maybe you are unable to forgive them and love them unconditionally for the way that they were showing up, right? Maybe there's too much water underneath the bridge. There's some accountability in that your person is taking, okay? They are understanding that, you know, when you had the unhealed version of them, okay? So they're trying to move forward. It's like they want this energy, the King and the Queen of Wands together. They want that perfect match. You know, there has to be mutual trust. There's got to be confidence there, confidence in the connection, confidence in the other person. And the reason why they're not speaking to you is because, you know, they understand and they realize there's been some dirty deeds done in this connection that may be unforgivable. There may have been some things done that dirtied up the slate in a way where that slate can never go back to being clean and whole and perfect and shiny and all of that stuff, okay? And so basically what they're doing, they're not speaking to you is because, you know, they're wanting to start over, okay? And not to say that they wish that they couldn't go back in time and maybe, you know, meet you in this version of them that is completely healed, but you know, they're kind of understanding like that's not going to happen. They cannot go back in the past and undo a lot of the dirty deeds that they did, right? Let's find out what meeting is here for. What's meeting here for in terms of why you're not speaking to pile 1. Okay. Meeting up, this feels like specifically like the reason why they're not meeting up with you is because it's too much on their energy. It's too much. It's too over. Something about connecting and meeting up with you is too overwhelming. Something about communicating with you is too overwhelming. It's too burdensome. I don't know if the two of you just cannot get along, if you can't get past some of the history that you guys have, but that's why they're not. That's why they're not picking up the phone. They're not responding. They're not trying to meet up with you. It's too much. It's too much, okay? Let's see what differences is here for. Why is differences here? For why you're not talking to pile 1. It just feels like you're on different paths. That's what differences are about. This feels related to paths. It's not that personality-wise you guys aren't comparable or you're not compatible. This is coming from your person, right? It's like, I almost feel like they know that energy, like personality-wise, the two of you are very compatible, but there's something about your paths that are different. Okay, there could be something, yeah, there's something about your paths that are completely different. Something about your paths that are not compatible, something about your journey, your individual journeys that are not compatible. Okay, something about starting over too. But quite specifically, It has something to do with your individual journey and your individual paths, okay? For some of you, it could be religious differences, cultural differences. Let's get daydream. And it honestly, that path could be, you know, your person is like, I already effed up this bed with pile one. I already messed it up. I did a lot of things that I can't take back. Wish that I could, but I can't. And so, you know, they're realizing, like, in order for me to have the kind of connection that I want, and the kind of connection your person is wanting is something that's grounded in peace, right? You know, not to trigger you guys or make you guys, you know, mad. You know, like I said, hindsight being 20/20, your person knows what they did wrong. They know, you know, but it's like they can't take it back. They can't make it right, no matter how hard they try. And so it's just like starting over. You know, some of those differences feel like it comes from you not being able to trust them, never being able to trust them again. You always being suspicious of them because of the ways that they've shown up. It's like your person can do a complete 180, but there's always going to be a part of you that's never going to trust them, right? And they understand and realize that. They know why that is. And so it's almost coming from this space of like, with unconditional here and true love, your person loves you, truly, even in love with you, maybe even still to this day. And it's like they cannot make things right with you. They cannot go back in the past and undo what they did. Okay? But they also know that they don't want to continue going down this path with somebody that will never trust them again. And so it's like they're wanting to meet somebody where they have no history with that person. That slate is clean. They haven't effed everything up already. You know what I mean? I mean, not to sound insensitive, and it's your person isn't necessarily coming from an insensitive place. Like I said, I keep wanting to tell you, they wish they could undo what happened between you guys in the past. They wish they could. They wished you could have met the healed version of them, but that's just not the way things worked out, right? What's daydream here? I'm hearing they wish the best for you too. What's daydream here? And I'm hearing in a perfect world. They're dreaming of better and more optimistic times ahead, okay? That's really all it is. And, you know, I'm not trying to seem insensitive, but your person is not able to see them having that kind of a life with you because of the past that you guys have. They want a clean slate. That's what they want. If they could have had that clean slate with you, they would have taken it. But there's just something about the slate between you guys never being able to be clean. Okay, that's their way of seeing. Yeah, with the tower, there's just too much under the bridge. There's too much water under the bridge. Okay, so that's why they're not talking. So what we're gonna do now, you guys, is find out, are they going to reach out? Okay. Are they going to reach out? We're going to get 3. Are you going to reach out to pile 1? Let's see. We'll get 3 first before I flip them over. Are you going to reach out to pile 1? Give me 2 more. Get 1 more. Are you going to reach out to pile 1? I just heard they miss you. Okay, we got 2 yeses, okay? Even though one of the yes cards flipped out in the reverse, I'm still reading it as a yes. What's this first one? Okay. So we got fixation. We got 2 yeses and a no. There's a hesitancy here. Your person is going to reach out to you. They do want to reach out to you, but they are hesitant to reach out to you. Fixation says tunnel vision, closed-mindedness, needing to keep an open mind. And then kiss, that says memorable kiss, wants to kiss you, sharing an intimate moment. That's coming up in reverse, though. And then we got calling. It says, so yeah, it's like quite literally you are going to get message, you're going to get called, you're going to get text from this person. They're going to try and keep things you know, with tunnel vision here and closed-mindedness, and then we got kiss like in the reverse, they're going to try and keep things very dry, okay? They are going to reach out to you, but for some reason, they're going to try and keep things very dry. They're going to try and behave themselves for some reason. Why they're going to call is not necessarily coming up. Why they're going to reach out, you know, possibly because they are missing you. And you guys might have some unfinished business that needs to be spoken about, right? But they are going to be reaching out, all right? Let's find out when. When can pile one expect to hear from their person? Pretty soon. Within the next week, okay? For a lot of you, within 7 days. What's the 7th house is Libra season, okay? So for most of you, it's going to be within days, okay? Within the week. We got Leo season showing up here, and then we also have Libra season showing up. All right, pile one, that was your reading. Thank you for hanging out with me again today. I will see you guys at your next Pick a Card Love reading. Bye, guys. Hey pile 2, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We're doing another love pick a card reading between you and the person on your mind. We're looking into why are they silent, okay? How come they're not communicating? Why aren't they responding to your phone calls or texts or anything like that? And then we're going to also find out if they're going to reach out, and if so, when, okay? So if the answer to will they reach out is yes, we're going to find out when. And if the answer to will they reach out is no, we'll find out why, okay? So yeah, anyway, pile 2, just keep in mind this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't. I do have personal readings available if you would like for me to tap exclusively into you and your person's connection, so that I can get more specific and guided answers for your situation with them. There's a lot of $25 readings available in the specific person category. If you would like this specific reading, where I am finding out why your person is silent, why they're not talking to you, and then if they're going to reach out, you know, and when. If the answer is yes, or why are they not going to reach out, you can just book the three questions, okay? The specific person, 3 questions reading, and you can just, you know, the first question can be, you know, why are they silent? The second question can be, are they going to reach out? And then the third question can just depend upon what the answer to number 2 is, right? That reading is $25. Okay, so you guys were drawn to the Marvelous Marigold Fairy, or Sugar Skull Fairy, whatever you want to call her. I'm going to have to put her off screen because we're going to be pulling a lot of energy on the first. We're going to spend a lot more time on the first question than we do on the last 2. All right, you guys, let's see. So the first question is for pile 2. Why isn't your person, why are they not talking to you? Why are they silent? Pile 2's person. Okay, first what we're going to do, though, you guys, is get an overall energy of your guys' connection. What's going on between pile 2 and their person? Give me 2 cards. Worth waiting for. Definitely picking up on the energy of communication being stalled in this connection, or this connection being on pause. Give me one more for what's going on between pile 2 and their person. What's the overall energy for this connection right now? All right, I'm going to split the deck. Let's see, overall energy. We got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, so, yeah, I am picking up on things in this connection being stalled, but you guys are not letting that mess with your ability to enjoy life. It's like you guys are living your life regardless. You guys are, you know, not necessarily putting yourself on a shelf, right? Even though things in this connection are just, they're on pause, this connection is paused, or it's just whatever is going on with that, right? Let's find out what's going on with your person, though. Okay, pile 2's person. Why are you silent with pile 2? Why aren't you talking to pile 2? We got waves. Why aren't you talking to pile 2? Ooh, retaliation. Why aren't you talking to pile 2? Why aren't you talking to pile 2? Why are you silent with pile 2? Okay, we're going to get more energies to find out what's going on here. So we got waves. It says emotions coming and going. We got retaliation, punish, payback, revenge, and then we also have crickets, okay? Let's find out. This is silence and non-action. Why aren't you talking to pile 2? Why are you silent with pile 2? I'm going to shuffle twice more, you guys, and then I'll pull one more time. Why aren't you talking to pile 2? Why aren't you talking to pile 2? Okay, why aren't you talking to pile 2? Okay, they're letting you know that, you know, so the message that's coming up, it says there's no one else. So the reason they're not talking to you right now, it has nothing to do with them, you know, entertaining somebody else. Let's get 2 more. Why aren't you talking to pile 2? Okay, but something does have their attention. Even if it's someone, okay, so this is, I love that this came out this way. They're first saying there's no one else. So it's not a person, but it's a thing or a situation that has their attention right now, okay? So something else has their attention. That's why they're not speaking to you. Let's get one more. And it may be something they're dealing with, you know, like it could be a situation. I'm picking up what they're trying to tell you is that it's not a romantic interest. It's not that somebody else has their heart, or it's not that they're interested in someone else. Let's get one more. Why aren't you talking to pile 2 right now? Oh, look at that. It says, my heart belongs to you. They're being very direct in this message, okay? They're letting you know, it's almost, and I'm almost picking up on an apologetic energy coming through from your person about the fact that they're not talking to you, but there's something going on in their life, okay, in the background that is forcing them to kind of divert their attention away from you in this connection over to something else, okay? It may involve the energy of retaliation. There may be an energy of revenge, you know. We're going to find out more about what's going on when we get to clarifying all these, okay? Why are you not talking to pile 2? Why are you silent with pile 2? Why are you not talking to pile 2? Why are you not talking to pile 2? Passion. Why are you quiet? You got freedom. Give me one more. Why are you quiet? Why come you're not talking to pile 2? They're trying to get free from something is what it is, okay? And they're very passionate about getting free. Yeah. They're trying to break free from something or someone they have been previously maybe very codependent on, okay? Let's get to clarifying and see what's going on here. And there, I split the deck, and we got, I can't really show the devil, but we got the devil, and then we got the 10 of Wands. They could be dealing, you know, whatever the situation is, it could very well be addiction. It could be addiction. They could be trying to overcome an addiction. They could be trying to overcome some really self-sabotaging habits. For some of you, it could be health related. This retaliation feels like karma. Like, you know, maybe the effects of, you know, just years and years of bad habits, like coming back to bite them in the ass. It's like that kind of energy. Like, I'm almost picking up on, it's not so much, I mean, it could be, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna get into it to find out, you know, what's going on. And it very well could include, you know, their dealings with maybe someone else that they've been codependent on, but this largely feels like a lot of old patterns, you know, bad seed over the years, all coming back to roost, right? It's that kind of an energy. What's waves here? With waves and passion, that makes me feel like even though they're not communicating with you, that almost does feel like, you know, you're definitely still on their mind. They still feel that passion for you. There's the, yeah, they still think about you. And what's worth waiting for, it's like, it's not that they've let go of this connection. We got it here. It says there's no one else and their heart belongs to you, okay? They're still holding on to you. What's waves? What's the Queen of Wands here? They're still very passionate about you, still very attracted to you. But there's times when they feel very disconnected from, especially with the waves, with like it coming and going. So they kind of go through cycles of feeling very connected to you, very, you know, where they think about you a lot and stuff like that. And then they go through cycles where they kind of shut it off with the King of Cups in reverse, right? And there may be something about them having to shut it off, like on purpose, in order to deal with whatever energy is coming back for revenge, whether it is an actual person, and or whether it's like, you know, just them reaping what they've sown, right? There's something here about maybe your person feeling, for whatever reason, like they cannot have you in their life while some of this is needing to play out, okay? Let's find out what retaliation's all about. You know what? I was gonna say, we are going to find out what something someone else has my attention, but we did have the King of Wands wanting to pop out, and we just had the Queen of Wands in the upright position pop out. Oh, and then the Queen of Wands is in reverse at the back of the deck. This could actually be a person. Okay, so there may be, I mean, there's definitely a third party energy in here, okay, whether it's a person, and or it's a situation or an addiction or something like that. But with the King of Wands popping out and then the Queen of Wands in reverse showing up at the back of the deck, this may be somebody that at one time they thought could be their perfect match, but is not. And so let's find out. Something someone else has my attention. What is that all about? What is something someone else has my attention? What is that? It's not pleasant. We got the Knight of Swords in the upright position. What is this energy here? There's the Queen of Wands. This almost feels like them trying to, okay, we got the Queen of Wands and the Hanged Man. So they're saying, like, whatever this is that has their attention, they had to suspend things with you in order to deal with whatever this is. And I'm getting a very protective, almost guard, like this Knight of Wands almost, you know, like the Knight of Wands is going away from the Queen of Wands here, right? To deal, look, it's even on this retaliation energy over here. They're over here. This is where their energy is going. They're fighting off, or they're dealing with, or finally facing whatever this retaliation energy is. Whoever it is, whatever it is, it could be both. Okay, that's why their attention is not on you. They're fighting off something, and I feel like there's also a very protective energy. I'm almost feeling like a barrier between, you know, this energy right here, the Knight of Swords, towards the retaliation with, you know, protecting what's going on with you guys. Okay, and yeah, there is silence. There's no action in this. You know, I'm getting actually two different energies. Because I am picking up now more and more on a specific third party. Okay, being the reason why there could be hell breaking loose somewhere else. Okay. All of their energetic resources are having to go to fight and do battle with whatever this energy is. I'm picking up on multiple scenarios, so it may be more than one thing, right? Especially if it's health related. Mental health, emotional health, physical health, whatever it may be, okay? And then we got the Queen of Cups in reverse showing up at the back of the deck. And then we had the King of Cups in reverse showing up earlier. Let's find out what's going on with crickets. Okay, so we know what that is. The something else that has their attention is literally the battle. Okay, they're battling something. And it's tied to this retaliation energy over here. I just feel like a lot of that is taking up their actual energetic resources. There's nothing really left over. And they're having, whatever that energy is, it's almost like they're trying to protect you and your guys' connection from whatever this energy is from spilling over, okay? Very strong on the energy here, though. Their heart belongs to you, and they want you to know there is no one else they're interested in, okay? It has nothing to do with anybody romantically or anything like that. They're looking at you as a Queen of Wands. They're still very fixated on you. Let's find out what codependency is all about. King of Wands in reverse. What's codependency about? Why is the King of Wands in reverse here? That was interesting. This wanted to flip out in the reverse position, but it came back. Okay, so your person is, you guys, and it comes and goes. They're feeling very restless in your guys' absence. This feels like an ongoing battle. This wanted to flip out in the reverse, which is them kind of being in a restless energy and wanting to come out of this hanged man energy, but it situated itself back into the upright position, which the Four of Swords in the upright position, this is like the timing, they're not ready yet. They're getting restless, but when they look at things realistically, it's like they're not ready to come out of, you know, they're not ready to come out of this stagnancy with you yet. They're not ready to make contact yet. They're not ready to get things going in this connection yet. They're just, you know, they want it. They want to talk to you. They want to see you. They want to spend time with you. But there's something going on in the background that you guys may not even be aware of, where it's like if they bring you into it, it's going to mess something up. They may literally be in some form of recovery. Whether that's recovery from addiction, you know, recovery just maybe physically recovering from something. Okay. Whatever it is they're dealing with, it really affects your person's ability. Like the King of Wands in the reverse, that's someone that, what I'm picking up on is this person's wanting to take action. They're wanting to make moves. Like the King of Wands in the upright position, they do what they got to do. They're about action all day. And them being, it's almost like they're having to hold themselves back. that codependent energy also is taking your person out of, so you're showing up as the Queen of Wands in the upright position. They know they can be your perfect match, but whatever this codependent energy is, what they're trying to, you know, resolve with this codependent energy, when they're active in that codependency, whether it's a person or it's an addictive habit or it's just self-sabotage or whatever it may be, it takes them out of that energy. It makes them, yeah, here we got the Two of Cups in the reverse position. They're not a match for you when they're dealing with this down here. And they're trying to free themselves with it. They're very passionate about freeing themselves from this energy. With retaliation, though, I'm just picking up on this energy of them having to deal with some repercussions of past behaviors, past habits. They're trying to turn things around, okay? But yeah, and with the moon, it's almost like, I mean, yeah, the moon can talk about fears. It can talk about things that are hidden. There's things that are popping up, though, that your person just they weren't expecting. This can also talk about the subconscious as well. Okay, shadows and stuff like that. So your person is really going through it right now. I'm just going to say that. They're really going through it. Let's find out now. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on. Now we've kind of figured out why they're not talking. Now we're going to find out, are they going to reach out? Let's get 3 cards. Are you going to reach out to pile 2? Pile 2's person, are you going to be reaching out to pile 2? I keep wanting to say anytime soon. Are you going to be reaching out to, because I'm picking up like, yes, they are going to reach out to you. But the question that keeps wanting to come out, because I channel as I talk, is anytime soon. Are you going to be reaching out to pile 2 anytime soon? So I'm going to tell you, pile 2, yes, they are going to be reaching out to you. Timing, it might be timing, okay? And it does say divine timing is at work in your love life. It feels like it's dependent upon what this energy is that they're doing battle against, okay? Are you going to be reaching out to pile 2 anytime soon? Let's get 3 cards. Are you going to be reaching out to pile 2 anytime soon? They're not even wanting to answer this question. Are you going to be reaching out anytime soon? I was going to say yes. Yeah, they are. But look at the energy that's coming out, okay? We got 2 yeses here. Let me get one more. Are you going to be reaching out to pile 2 anytime soon? There's hesitancy in their energy. Yes. It's like yes, yes, and yes, okay? So emphatically yes. We got 3 yeses that's coming out, okay? They are going to be reaching out to you. But it's like the timing needs to be right, okay? And when they reach out to you guys, okay, so we got yes here. It says hard to find, too good to be true, all you ever wanted and more. And then it's they're going to get into a space where they're almost desperate, okay? And I'm almost picking up like they're not going to let too much time pass, because with Halloween here, you know, I'm picking up on skull energy, dead energy. It's like, you know, they're going to be reaching out. There's going to come a point where they're like, I have to reach out, or things, you know, before, you know, pile 2 moves on. Yeah, and they're going to be reaching out because they're going to be afraid of losing you. They're going to sense that time is running out, right? There might be a little bit more time that passes, though, but I said anytime soon, so I guess it's going to be relative for you guys. Let's find out. When are you going to be reaching out to pile 2? Yeah, it is. There's going to still be some delay in communication because we got Earth energy coming up, but then we also have the number 1. So it's, yeah, the time, you're going to feel uncomfortable. I'll just put it that way. You're going to feel very uncomfortable with the amount of time that passes where you're not hearing from this person. That does not mean that they're not going to reach out, though. Let me get some messages on that, because I'm almost sensing like they're gonna reach out when either they see something or they sense something about you moving on or losing you. What triggers you? Yeah, defensive. What triggers you finally reaching out to Pile? And this wasn't really included. Oh, there you go. Yeah. It's going to be them kind of trying to stop you from moving on to finding new love. Okay. That's what's going to, that's what's going to do it. They're going to reach out to you when they sense you trying to move on in a different direction without them here with the Ace of Cups. With the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Cups together, that's like them trying to hold off on you finding new love in a different direction or with someone else, okay? Yeah, they are going to... Hold on. A friend of mine just messaged me and told me that she got 2 job offers. She's having a hard time choosing between the two. And this almost feels like what, you know, and I pay attention to timing, and that, so that's what it feels like. They're going to, you know, they're not wanting that kind of an energy to come from you. You having an offer between them and someone else, and then you having a hard time choosing which one to take. So, you know, they are very cognizant. I am going to say they are very cognizant of the time that is passing, okay? I don't know what catapults them into being like, oh shit, I better reach out to Pile, you know, 2 before that happens. But something does trigger this energy of urgency where it's like, I need to reach out. I need to reach out to Pile 2 before, you know, they move on. Because they are recognizing that you are a very magnetic and attractive, and I'm even hearing optimistic energy. You know, so you're not going to have, they know that you're not going to have a hard time finding new love if that's where you put your attention and your time and your focus on. Okay. But I am going to say, they're going to still be slow. You know, we got Capricorn energy showing up along with the number 1. So it's like, you're going to feel uncomfortable, okay, with the amount of time that passes before you hear from this person again. But they are going to be reaching out, okay? And when they reach out, there's almost going to be a sense of panic and urgency. They're going to want to see you right away, okay? Let's find out what's going on with Halloween here, and then we'll... You know what? And that Halloween has a very, that's also Scorpio energy, which is very transformative. We got the, they're going to be blocked from coming forward until they are your match. Which feels like they're kind of in that metamorphosis stage right now. They're dealing with things in the background, especially like the codependency and whatever this retaliation is, that had them showing up, or just they were not in the King of Wands and upright, right? We saw them in the reverse energy. They're being blocked from coming forward to you until they can show up to you like this, because you're showing up as a Queen of Wands. Your perfect match is going to be the King of Wands, right? And they're going to be blocked from being able to do that until they're able to show up to you in an energy that matches yours. And right now, it's looking like with Halloween, that could be an actual season. You may not hear from this person until Halloween season, maybe specifically. Well, yeah, Halloween is Scorpio season, right? This is a timeless reading, so whenever that may be, it could very well be within the next month or so, right? But you guys, I'm just going to be honest. It's going to be longer than a month, okay? It may even be a year. I'm hearing 6 months. The number 6 keeps coming through. So the number 6, that could mean, like I said, it's going to be uncomfortable, okay? 6 weeks, 6 months, not quite a year, but for some of you it could be, okay? I'm like, I don't know what to think or how to feel about that, but it just is what it is, okay? You might hear from them before that, but it just may be just them letting you know they're still there, okay? I don't know what the reasoning is, why they might just think that it's a good idea to stay quiet that long, but it just, you know, especially if they're not reaching out, letting you know why. Yeah. The number 6. I keep seeing the number 6. 6 weeks feels more like what it's gonna be, okay? At most 6 months. Yeah. Okay, you guys, we're gonna leave your reading there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. You guys, if it resonated, make sure you're smashing that like button for me. Comment below, let me know what pile you picked. Let me know how it resonated. Smash the subscribe button to become part of the family, along with the notification bell, so you don't miss a reading or an upload. And if you guys are still here, look, the 4 of Swords is showing up at the back of the deck. They are gonna get they're gonna get very restless. They are gonna reach out to you. They're gonna get very restless. I don't know what's gonna trigger that, you guys. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We're doing another love pick a card reading. We are tapping into the energy of you and your person's connection, and specifically finding out why are they not communicating? How come they're not talking to you? Why aren't they responding to your messages? Like, why are they silent right now? Okay. So just keep in mind, you guys, this is a general reading. Whatever resonates, you know, take that. Whatever does not resonate, just leave that behind for the person for whom it does resonate. You guys know the deal. I do have personal readings available if you would like to have me tap exclusively into you and your person's energy and the energy of your connection. There's a lot of $25 readings available in the specific person category. Just check the description box below for booking details. If you would like for me to tell you specifically about your connection, you know, how, you know, this reading for you and your person specifically, you can get the 3 questions reading, and then just, you know, each question, you know, question number 1 can be, why is your person silent? Question number 2 is like, will they reach out? And then, you know, of course, number 3 will depend on the answer to number 2. Like, if they're gonna, you know, if they are gonna reach out, when? And then if they're not gonna reach out, why are they not gonna reach out? Okay. All right. So let's see, pile 3. You guys were drawn to the name of this one is Spirit of the Dearly Loved. Little sugar skull here. I'm gonna have to put her off camera because we're gonna pull a lot of cards. The first thing we're gonna do, pile 3, is find out the overall energy of what's going on between you and your person. What's going on with you and your person's connection? Let's see, pile 3's connection. What's going on with pile 3's connection right now? What's your overall energy of pile 3's connection with their person? Let's get one more. Healing family issues. So this says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. They might be dealing with family issues right now, specifically their parents, okay? There could be health issues that one of their parents is going through. There could be a divorce going on in their family. You know, their parents could be divorcing. Let's get one more. Going on between pile 3 and their person, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, let's see. So whatever's happening here, it doesn't feel like it has anything to do with your guys' bond. Okay, you guys do feel very deeply bonded. It just feels like there's something going on that might be taking your person's attention away. We'll figure out what that is, okay? We're going to get specifically into why they're silent. Why are you silent? Oh, okay. We got interlude coming up, but it came out in the reverse position, so I'm going to keep it like that, okay? So in the upright, it says pause, timing factor. We also have denial. It says not facing the truth, irrational reasoning. And then trash, it says discarding, throwing out, okay? Let's get some here. Why are you silent? I'm almost picking up pile 3. Your person is not in a good space mentally and emotionally right now, and I don't feel like it really has anything to do with your guys' connection. I feel like maybe they're dealing with something in the background that actually has them very upset, okay? Not at you necessarily, but there's just overall, I feel like they're in a really funky energy, and most of it feels angry. They feel, their energy feels angry, okay? Not necessarily towards you again. I just want to point that out. Let's see. I'm going to do one more time, one more shuffle, and then... All right, why are you not talking to pile 3 at this time? Why are you not talking to pile 3? Okay, always checking your social media. Why are you not talking to pile 3? I need my space right now. Okay. And with timing and pause factor, this being in reverse, this almost is telling me that, yeah, you guys are not speaking right now, but it almost feels like they're going to be coming forward very, very soon. They're just dealing with something in the background. We'll find out what's going on with denial here. Okay? They're not speaking to you, but they're always checking up on you. They're always checking at your social media. We'll find out about like what is causing them to need their space, but it's funny that we got soul snatching sex here. We'll find out. I think that I'm pretty sure that has to do with you. I don't think they're having soul snatching sex with anyone else. You know, I'm not gonna rule it out. You know, we'll see what happens with the rest of this energy. Why are you not speaking to pile? They're living off memories right now. That's why they're not talking to you. It's like they're almost getting what they need from this connection, because I do feel like the two of you are very much connected energetically, okay? You guys may not be speaking in the physical world. You may not be texting and talking and seeing each other, but energetically, mentally, and emotionally, it's like you guys are connected, right? That could also be here, like with interlude, that's like, yeah, there's a pause in the physical, but there's no pause. You guys are connected. You guys are, you know, this person feels connected to you, you know, we'll put it that way. It's almost like, you know, they're able to stay connected to you energetically, mentally, emotionally, through ways of checking your social media. You know, it's like they're living off memories of the two of you together. They might be thinking about, you know, some of the physical, intimate times you guys had together. It's like there's a bond and a connection with you guys. That they're still able to feel your energy. They can still feel your presence, right? That's their way of staying connected to you. Let's get 2 more. Why are you not talking to pile 3 right now? Yeah, differences. Let's get 1 more. Why are you not talking to pile 3? No, that's too many. Why are you not talking to pile 3 right now? Why are you silent? Why are you silent? Okay. I'm going to clarify why they need space right now. See if we can find out what's going on. We got the 6 of Swords coming out. Talks about, you know, it's almost like there's something going on, like a peaceful transition. They're trying to find a peaceful way out of something. They're trying to find a peaceful way out of something, okay? A peaceful way out of what? What's going on here? King of Wands in reverse. A peaceful way out of what? They might be trying to walk away from something else. This feels like them. King of Wands in reverse. We also got I feel like your person might be dealing with family, like health issues. I'm going to be honest, the energy I'm picking up from the King of Wands in reverse, the Five of Pentacles in the upright position with the Ace of Wands in reverse, this almost feels like whatever they're dealing with, you guys, is affecting their ability to have soul snatching sex. Like, they might be dealing with, like, you know, erectile dysfunction issues or some kind of sexual issues or something like that. Of course, I'm talking about a lot of you that are dealing with divine masculines or, you know, people with penises, okay? However you want to identify. But, you know, them needing their space right now, it's like, it's almost like you wouldn't, I don't know, I'm hearing you wouldn't recognize them in this energy if they were to talk to you right now. There could be something that's going on with them health-wise. It could be something, and health-wise, yeah, it could be physically. They could legitimately be dealing with some physical health issues that might be affecting their ability to actually, you know, have sex, okay? Just keeping it real. Let me find out what's going on in the background. They're literally talking about, they're not talking to you right now because it's like, you know, maybe they know, like, that's your thing, right? Maybe that's your guys' thing, is having soul snatching sex, and they're like, I'm literally not able to do that right now. Like, you know, sexually your person feels useless. They may not even, it's like their sex drive could even, it could be gone, okay? I just saw something in the upright. What was that? I just saw, what was that? What is it? Something was peeking out at me. Hold on, you guys. I'm hunting it down. I saw it. Where is it? It was something in the pentacle. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Let's find out what's going on. And then the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh. Are their parents getting divorced, or is there somebody very close to them getting divorced? I just felt a punch in my gut when I heard that, you guys. Oh my gosh. There's been a very long-standing connection. I don't feel like it's you guys. It could be. Again, it's a general reading, right? But there's someone in their family, I'm feeling, because we got healing family issues. We got denial here, not facing the truth or rational reasoning. Someone very close to them, a married couple very close to your person. Someone they look up to, maybe a marriage they look up to or something. It's a foundational, something, it's foundational, okay? Is possibly facing divorce. This Ten of Pentacles energy that I feel like your person, you know, Ten of Pentacle energy feels very stable, it's reliable, it's not going anywhere, and then it's being met with, it's almost being threatened. We'll put it that way, okay? With the Tower showing up at the back of the deck, it's like, it's a possible issue. There's something about a marriage or family issues, specifically with their parents coming up, okay? Where it feels like, you know, and if it's not parents, this is definitely something long-standing. Something is rattling your person to their core. Something is rattling your person to the core. So much so that it's affecting possibly their own health, or it's affecting just their sex drive. Like, it's taken so much of their attention, you know, and it's almost like they're trying to find a peaceful way out of it. I'm not picking up for a lot of you that this person's married. I mean, it could possibly be, but you know what I mean? I mean, it's that energy. something that's been a long-standing, reliable, like it's almost been like a comfort blanket for your person is like being taken away. What's denial here? There we go. Four of Wands in reverse, you guys. And then we got the Knight of Swords, okay? There is a quote unquote a happy home that is like your person is finding out was actually, and it could be very well like your person may have known it wasn't a happy home, but they just never saw like the actual divorce or the dissolving of that relationship happening. Wow. It's getting deep, you guys. I am going to say I'm picking up on energy where this is not your connection. I feel like your person, you know, I'm putting it in the context, like they're, you know, parents, right? Maybe your person's parents have been married for a long, long time. Just, you know, like your person's parents have been married, okay? And maybe they know that the marriage wasn't all that great, but it was just one of those things, like there was just your person, like they knew that their parents would always stay married no matter what. Now, that belief, that structure, that you know what I mean, it's being threatened. There's a threat of divorce here is what it feels like, okay? And your person's in denial about it. What's trash? We'll find out what that's going on here. Your person does not know what to think. They don't know what to, it's almost like, you know, what, okay, so something, your person is feeling like something is just being thrown away, right? And it's almost like this is something that they've been in denial about maybe for a while. And now that they're having to face it, it's almost like your person like, well, there goes my idea of what marriage was. There goes my idea of, you know, it's almost like that. Like your person feeling like they're having to start over from square one, right? The Two of Pentacles in this energy feels like your person not knowing what to make of things. And this is not even talking about your guys' connection, but I'm letting you know why they're not. Their whole world has been turned upside down. That's why you're not hearing from them. Their whole world has been turned upside down. Anything to add about trash? Like it's like the future that they know. You know what I mean? It's like we got the Three of Wands here now. What, if anything, does this have to do with pile 3? Five of Swords in reverse. Their argument, their issue is not with you, okay? Them not talking to you has nothing to do with you. Their issue is with someone else, okay? For a lot of you, I'm picking up specifically it's their parents, okay? Something going on with their parents and their parents, you know, or at least immediate family. Okay, and then we had that Six of Swords come. There is, you guys, there's fighting, okay? There's a lot of fighting your person is dealing with related to family issues, and it's just like they're needing their space because whatever it is your person is feeling, they're having a hard time turning it off, and so it's going to spill over into, like, you know, just everything. And so, you know, we'll find out, you know, what's going on. But your person, like, as far as trash, we got denial and trash. It's like their whole idea of what true love is or was, or whole idea of what marriage is supposed to be is just being turned on their head because Something that's going on with family issues in the background. Okay, what's differences here for why you're not speaking to pile? Yeah, we got the Queen of Swords coming out. Their mom or mother. And then we got the Seven of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. If someone in their family, this is getting so specific, you guys. If someone's filing for divorce, it's going to be the feminine energy, more than likely their mom, right? Your person can be very, very upset at their mom right now. We got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which also feels like wasting time, like time was wasted. This could also feel like maybe the feminine energy that's getting divorced, feeling like their time has been wasted. A lot of drama, you guys, going on in the background that I feel has nothing to do with you guys, okay? With the Eight of Swords in the reverse at the back of the deck, it's almost just like, this Queen of Swords energy here. Just being over it, okay? Just being over it. The Queen of Swords may have been staying in a very unhappy marriage. Maybe out of duty, I don't know, but something happened. I don't know what happened, but it's like that feminine energy, that Queen of Swords energy is just over it, had it, done with it. What's true love here? The difference is, right, because that's what those two cards were. This has nothing to do with you. The reason why your person is not reaching out to you has nothing to do with you guys. Your person is in over their heads with some stuff happening behind the scenes. It has nothing to do with you guys. Look, we got the Queen of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, and then we also have, this is some people coming to, the realization that things were never what they seemed. Things were never what they seemed. We got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. That's like finally letting go and accepting that, that marriage was never what it seemed. What's true love here? Somebody may have got caught cheating. Someone got caught flirting. Flirty messages, right? The Page of Wands to me is like light, flirty communication. But with it being in the reverse, I mean, I'm picking up like the combo with this energy with the Three of Cups and then the Page of Wands in reverse. Like, whatever was found, I mean, honestly, it didn't go beyond flirty text messages, or it didn't go beyond the flirtation. And it may have just been because it was caught before it could, right? But this feels like trouble in paradise. This feels like your person saying, I thought it was true love, They're not talking about you. I feel, you guys, they're talking about, for a lot of you, I feel like they're talking about their parents, somebody very close to them that's been married for a really long time up to this point. It's like there's a threat of divorce now. Like shit just got real, right? Because someone caught somebody else flirting with someone, but it was with the Page of Wands in the reverse. It was like it was inappropriate, okay? It was inappropriate. Let's see. You guys, I'm being nosy. Okay. There are no, you guys, it's not that they're not messing with any other options. With the Seven of Cups being in the reverse too, they're also under no illusion anymore. They used to be, they used to be in denial. that meaning that your person saw that there was trouble in paradise, right? They saw that there was trouble in the marriage. They saw the red flags and stuff like that, but they were in denial that, you know, even though there were red flags, there were issues and stuff like that, that things were still going to work out. Those people would always be together, you know. They're not under any illusion now. It's almost like they're forced. I'm seeing that meme, and I forget what movie that was, but it's like, you know, people were forcing other people to hold their eyes open. That's kind of like what I'm seeing. It's like your person is almost being forced to see the truth of the situation. And it's very unnerving. It's rattled them to their core. It's rattled them to their core. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on, you guys. I feel like your person is in a very confused energy right now. They're not really, it's, you know, the reason why they're not reaching out to you, it's like, there's almost this feel, like I said, you know, they're keeping the bond and the connection alive by just kind of checking in on you and stuff like that. But your person is in a very dark, funky place right now. They're not a very pleasant person to be around because a very long-standing connection in their life is, you know, possibly not going to be there anymore. Let's see. So what we're going to do now, pile 3, is find out whether or not, you know, are they going to reach out? And if so, when? And if not, why? Okay. So while I'm getting this energy out, you guys, if this is resonating, if it's providing any kind of value at all, you can show your appreciation by smashing the like button for me. It's a wonderful way to energetically donate to the channel. Comment below and let me know what pile you picked, to let me know how it's resonating. You can become part of the family by hitting the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you don't miss a reading or an announcement. Okay, you guys, let's find out. Pile 3's person, are you going to be reaching out to pile 3? I keep wanting to say anytime soon. Are you going to reach out to pile 3 anytime soon? Are you going to be reaching out to pile 3? We got yes. We got panicking. Okay. Let's get 2 more cards out, though. Are you going to be reaching out to pile 3? Whew, man. Okay. So we got panicking, we got the unsaid, and then we got admiration. Okay. I went ahead and got 1 more card, and it is a yes. It's flipped in the reverse position, but I'm still taking it as a yes, okay? Okay, I understand why this is coming out this way. And this is a very similar energy to pile 2 when I asked this question. And then at the bottom of the deck, I have yes again. So yeah, they are going to reach out to you. Okay, they are. Not before you lose hope, though. Okay. We literally have rainbow, but it's in the reverse position, and it says don't lose hope. And this is letting me know that they are going to reach out to you, but it's going to be like the time and the span between it. It's going to be a long enough span where you've kind of like given up hope that you are. Like, you know, that's when they're going to reach out, is when you're not expecting them to, because you've given up hope that they will. Okay. Are they going to reach out? Yes. The caveat being, like, yeah, it's probably going to be a while. Let's find out when, though. Probably sooner than you think, though. I don't know if maybe a lot, you may already be in this energy. You may have already given up hope that you're going to hear from them again. Because we have Gemini energy showing up, which is air energy. And air energy is the fastest, like that's the quickest energy of all four elements, right? And so, you know, when we're looking at timing, air energy can mean hours, okay? Days at the least, or at the most, I should say, you know, it could be anywhere within the next 9 hours, but honestly, it's like we got the number 9 showing up with, you know, air energy, so it could be 9 days. You could hear from this person within the next 9 days, okay? Which out of all four piles, you guys, even though maybe it's like I said, it's because maybe a lot of time has already passed since you've heard from this person. But when timing is coming up from all the other piles, you guys actually show up to be the most quickest. Like, you guys are probably going to hear from this person within at least the next couple of weeks, okay, the next 2 weeks. As little as like 9 hours, you could hear from them today, okay? This is a timeless reading, so, you know, I can call out Gemini season if it's somewhere within that range. The number 9 is, let's see, that's Sagittarius energy. That's the 9th house. So sometime within Sagittarius season, you know, the number 9 could also talk about September, okay? So there's just some time entered. But timeless being, it's like, okay, sometime within the next, I'll say 7 to 14 days, you're probably going to hear from this person. They're going to reach out. But like I said, it's going to come at a time where you've lost hope. Like you stopped counting the days. You know, you might know how much time has passed, but it's not something where it's like, you know, are they going to call me today? Are they going to call me? It's like you're in a space where you're like, you're not expecting them to call. That's where you're at, right? So if you're in that space right now, you're going to be hearing from this person very soon, okay? They have not forgotten about you. It says put on a pedestal. They still think about you. They still check your social media. They do have a fear of losing you for good. It's almost like your person's going to wake up and just like all of a sudden just become very cognizant of how much time has passed since they last spoken to you. And they're going to be like, oh shit, I haven't spoken to pile 3 and like, oh my God, has 3 months really passed? Right? Like that kind of an energy. Like they're going to be like, oh my gosh, have I really not talked to pile? Has it really been 2 weeks? Like it's almost like they're in a time coma. Like, yeah, they're awake. They're going to work, but it's like they've been dealing with something. It's almost like, you know, they've been awake, but it's almost like they've been in a time coma. That's the only way I can explain it. It's almost like they're not cognizant of the amount of time that's passing. That where the two of you have not been talking. It's like they're that's how like whatever's going on in the background, that's how much it's hijacked their attention. They're completely lost on time. They just, all of a sudden, they're like, oh shit, it's been 2 months since I've talked to pile 2. Fuck, I better like call them and see what they're doing. With panicking here, it's like when they do reach out to you, it's going to be a sense of urgency. Like they're going to be like, I need to see pile 2 now. Right? I do want to, let me go ahead and, I want to see what soul snatching sex is. Clarify soul snatching sex for why you're not reaching out to pile. I'm hearing they don't have the energy for that. There we go. Yeah, look at that with temperance. You guys, how direct can this be? I'm telling you. They are acknowledging that this is what you guys have when you're together, but there's something going on. It could be health-wise. You know what I mean? We got temperance coming up, and then we got the Ace of Wands in reverse again. There is something affecting their ability to have this with you right now. That's why they're not reaching out. Like I said, they're almost in a time coma. You know, it's like they don't have a sex drive right now. And usually I feel like when they have a sex drive or when their mind is on that, you're the first person they think about. But there's something else going on here where that's not even in their mind right now. They might literally be saying, I need a break from all of this soul snatching, whatever. Okay. But honestly, I'm feeling like it's not even in their mind because there's something else going on. There's something happening. Okay. It's like they don't have the energy for that right now. There is something going on that is affecting their ability to even do that. I mean, they might legitimately have ED issues, okay, that's needing to be healed. God, that was so direct. Anyway, you guys, we're gonna leave it there. Yeah, let me know if it resonated, you guys, okay? And I will see you guys at your next pick a card reading. Bye.